Hello everyone, this is Speech Therapy Chapter 2. In this video, we'll talk about case scenario child 2 and self-talk and parallel talk strategies. Say our child 2 uses single words inconsistently, follows routine commands inconsistently, and presents difficulty to interact with his peers and familiar and unfamiliar adults. First of all, as I mentioned in the first video, Chapter 1, we need to know the developmental milestones of a typically developing child. We do not want to compare our child with others. However, we need to know the developmental milestones so that we are aware of the present skills of our child and what to expect next. How would you support your child? You could help your child to learn a skill by repetition, multiple repetitions. Your child needs to hear you repeat the names of the objects, simple commands in order to learn. If you want to teach the name of an object, say pen, you could use the name multiple times as I have a pen, my pen, your pen, red pen, small pen, big pen, pen on the table, pen under the table. So keep on repeating. Second is motivate your child. If your child makes an attempt to say something or uses gestures, praise your child. You could say, I'm so proud of you. Wow, that was great. Good job. You could give her a hug. So motivate your child. Always follow a fixed routine. Provide feedback to your child. You could record his or her activities or gestures and play back to your child. Let her see how she is doing. That could give her biofeedback. Remember, everyone in the family could help. Also, child would take time to learn, and remember to use the language you are fluent in or comfortable with. Speech-language pathologists use evidence-based strategies. Evidence-based strategies are the strategies based on the research. Self-talk and parallel talk are examples of evidence-based strategies. The difference between the two is that in case of self-talk, you provide a description of what you are doing, whereas in parallel talk, you provide a description of what the child is doing. In self-talk, you're giving a description of what you're doing. It's like being a YouTube gamer, wherein the gamers describe how they're playing the game. Say, for instance, you're folding your child's clothes. You could say, I'm folding your red t-shirt. While making a sandwich, you could say, I'm making a sandwich for you. I have 2 slices of bread. This is for you. So you are describing what you are doing. So in self-talk, you're describing your own actions. Say you're playing with the farm animals. For example, you have a horse. You could say, wow, look at this. This is the brown horse. The horse says, neigh. I have a white cow. The cow says, moo. You could sing rhymes. In this case, with the farm animals, you could sing Old MacDonald had a farm. And if you were playing with transportation puzzle, you could sing the wheels on the bus. The train is coming song. In parallel talk, you give a description of what the child is doing. It's like being a sports commentator when they describe the events happening on the field. Say the child is playing with her favorite toy cars. You could describe what the child is doing, such as, this is your red car. Wow, your car is going fast. It has stopped now. In parallel talk, you describe what the child is doing. Say, for instance, the child is coloring a picture. You could say, you're drawing a picture. You made an ice cream. This is a chocolate ice cream. If the child is playing with the blocks, you could say, I like these blocks. I think you're making a big building. Connect with the parents of children who have similar delays in their speech and language skills. Parents who have the child with a speech and language disorder could share their own experiences. They could provide emotional support. They could also share the strategies that work for them. Thank you.